All right, boys, so I know what you're thinking. You're sitting there thinking, myfi, why are you making another solo Mindbenders guide? You've already made 3. And trust me, I had no intention of ever doing the Hallowed Lair Nightfall ever again. Because I thought, well, everyone has a Felwinter's Lie. No one's going to win a Mindbender's Ambition because the Felwinter's Lie is better than the Mindbenders. And then I realized that with the announcement of the Fall DLC and even the release of Season of Arrivals, we have a lot of new and returning players that cannot get the Felwinter's Lie because currently it is not available. It will more than likely become available in the future, but as of right now, their best option, if they want a good PvP shotgun, is going to be the Mindbender's Ambition. So then I thought, why not go ahead and make a new build with the new mods this season and the new weapons and see how fast I can beat it. And then I realized that this is probably one of, if not the best methods in the game to go about soloing the Mindbender's Ambition Strike. But you already know the drill. If you're new and only if you enjoy the videos, then feel free to subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Also, I live stream every single day except for Sundays and Thursdays over on my Twitch, twitch.tv/myfi with an underscore at the end. And that's also where I do raid help. So you need help doing literally any raids. Garden of Salvation, Leviathan, Scourge of the Past, Last Wish, literally anything. Come on out. I'll help you out. Okay, enough all the plugs. Let's get into the video. So you already know how we do things around here. First up, I'm going to show you the build, then I'm going to explain the build, and then I'm going to get into a live gameplay of me actually soloing the Mindbender Strike, just so you can get an idea of what's going through my head at every step of the way. And I will also be giving tips, tricks, all that good stuff as we're doing it. So getting right into the build, for our subclass, we are going to be using Top Tree Sentinel. Then for our kinetic, we're going to be using the Huckleberry. If it's masterwork, that makes it even better, but if not, then it's fine. For our energy weapon, we're going to be using some sort of solar trench barrel shotgun. I have this 7 Seraph CQC, but if you have the new Aikilo shotgun that drops from the dungeon with trench barrel, then it's fine. As long as it's solar and it has trench barrel, also go ahead and throw boss spec on it. You can either throw boss or major. I prefer boss. Then for our power weapon, we're going to be using Falling Guillotine. This is one of the brand new swords, and this is the default one that you get out of the season pass. You don't need anything fancy. Go ahead and throw boss spec on that as well. Then getting on to our armor, we're really just going to be covering the mods in the far right column. So for our helmet, we're going to be running Protective Light, which states while charged with light, you gain significant damage resistance against combatants when your shields are destroyed. The effect consumes all stacks of charged with light. Now, next, for our arms, we're going to be running Swift Charge. This is one of the new mods this season that pretty much states become charged with light by rapidly defeating combatants with pulse rifles, sidearms, or, and this is the big one, submachine guns. That's why we're running Huckleberry. Then for our chest piece, we're also going to be running one of the new mods this season known as Lucent Blade, which states while charged with light, dealing damage with a sword gives you bonus sword damage for 5 seconds, consuming 1 stack of charged with light. Then its secondary perk, as long as you have another arc mod with it, which I recommend Sword Reserves, is going to be greatly increases the charge rate for your equipped sword. And well, with Falling Guillotine, well, you're going to want that charged attack. Then for our boots, we're going to be running, you all already know what it is, Dune Marchers. This is one of the best ad clearing things in the game, and it's not even a gun. It's a piece of armor. We're going to be running double enhanced sword scavenger on them, which you can find in your seasonal artifact, and they only cost you 1 energy. And then finally, for our class item, we're going to be running Oppressive Darkness, which is also found inside of your seasonal artifact. It's on the last column. And then for the far right, we're going to be running Taking Charge. Become charged with light by picking up orbs of light. So pretty much what happens is that whenever you get multi-kills with your submachine gun, you're going to become charged with light. And also when you pick up orbs, you're going to become charged with light. So literally any of these weapons here, because they're all masterwork, will generate orbs. Those orbs count. Pick them up, you will become charged with light. And then that charge with light will either go into Protective Light, so if you get really close to dying or if your shields get broken, then Protective Light will activate, making it harder for you to be killed. And then also Lucent Blade for whenever we got to get the sword out and start swinging. As long as you're charged with light, then you're going to be doing bonus damage. So now that you know what the build is and how it works, let's go ahead and hop into a live solo Mindbender Strike. So once you spawn in, go ahead, get on your Sparrow, and you're going to be sparrowing through the entirety of the first section. The Sparrow I am using is going to be the Scourge of the Past Sparrow. It's supposed to make enemies less aggressive towards you when you're on it, but I really don't notice the difference. If you do take damage on your Sparrow, go ahead and hop off right here and resummon your Sparrow so you have a fresh one, because once you enter this new instance and you get the location in the bottom left, you actually can't resummon your Sparrow. From here, just continue on. Try to hit this guy, or at least like do some sort of animation. It'll give you enough time to get by him. and let the door open. And then from there, go ahead and just barrel your way to the first room. If done right, you should get here within 40 to 45 seconds. Go ahead, get your shotgun out. And we're going to be punching these first guys to activate Dune Marchers, and then immediately going for the captain. I don't want to waste shotgun ammo. So once those guys are down, go ahead, come over here. And if you're fast enough, you can actually stagger one of these guys before they teleport by shooting them in the head. Just like that. And then get your shotgun back out. Wait right here. And just instantly take that guy down. And then now we're going to get on the counterweight and just wait for it to go down. Upon it getting all the way to the floor, go ahead, get your shotgun out. Punch one of these guys. It should, for the most part, take care of most of them. Now from here, you're going to make your way toward the left side, try to get your momentum back. And then go for one of his back legs, punch it to activate Trench Barrel. It should take 3 shots to get it down. From there, reload, throw Oppressive Darkness on him, and then hop up on him. You'll know your Oppressive Darkness worked because you'll be doing 73,000 damage a shot with Trench Barrel. It should take 3 of those and then just a quick swing, and the tank will go down. And then around 2 minutes, 10 seconds, we're moving on to the next part. Wait right here until you get a new objective. If not, then you'll have to turn around and go back, which is super annoying, but something you got to do. So just wait until you see new objective to move forward. From here, we're gonna go ahead and get charged with light by rapidly defeating some of these enemies. And what better way to do it than with Huckleberry? Probably one of the best SMGs in the entirety of the game. Shout out all the Huckleberry users, From here, we're gonna go ahead. We don't have our grenade up yet, which is kind of a bummer. Normally we'd want to hit that Arc Captain immediately with it, but we don't have it. From there, go ahead, Dune Marchers, take that first captain out, and then move on up to the second captain. And punch. Now go ahead and hop on the plate. How we're going to be doing the plates is that the first plate you can stay on without actually needing to hop off. Then the second plate, we're going to need to hop off as soon as we hop on to immediately kill pretty much everything. As long as you're continuously moving, these guys will not be able to kill you. The normal thing is to try and have protective light or charge with light in case, somehow you do get really low on health and your protective light will take over. But from here, or on this part, you won't really need it, to be honest with you. Once the plate has just about reached the ground, go ahead and hop off. It should go ahead and touch the ground. From here, try to run through, get as many of these guys as possible without getting sucked back. Captains are the worst part. That and the snipers. Snipers, honestly, I think are worse. Like these guys. Try to get those down immediately. Normally they go down with Dune Marchers, but every now and then they survive like they did just there. And from here we can go ahead and move back. If there's 2 people left, then you can easily take them both out, giving you 1 charge with light, and then you should also get an orb, which will give you another charge with light. Go ahead, hop on the plate. Now here we will be hopping off as soon as the enemy starts spawning. So right now, I like to go ahead, come up here to this part, hit one of them. That'll take all these guys down, and then hit another one. Will then take those guys down, and then from there you can jump up here, and then back up on the plate. And now you won't have any other enemies spawn until the plate fully reaches the ground. So remember, first plate, don't hop off at all. Just continue to run. Second plate, as soon as you touch the plate, hop off. Take care of the ads, because, well, as you're about to see, we're going to be doing the little door cheese thing. Now, a lot of people think that if you actually make it past the door, that means that you don't need to kill this abomination. I think that's his proper name. No, the Vengeful Hand. That's what it is. But you actually do. So go ahead, pop your well right here, or not your well, your Ward of Dawn. and just start laying into this guy once you throw your oppressive darkness at him. Yeah, and he's down. 5 minutes 45 seconds, a little slow, but of course this is going to be a slower run because I'm going to try to slow it down to show you all what you're actually doing. From here, go ahead and move on up, and what we're going to be doing up here at the top of the stairs, just to make the next encounter just a tad bit easier, we're going to get our momentum and then let Huckleberry get us charged with light. There we go. Being charged with light kind of just helps us stay alive, honestly, with the whole protective light thing. And of course, sword damage with Lucent Blade. Now, boss room's a little bit trickier compared to my other videos, as we're really relying on our sword. Once the boss has spawned the fanatic, just continue to run around. You're gonna get hit by his little arc sniper thing. It's super annoying, but it is what it is. So from here, go ahead, get your sword out, let him spawn one of those little arc things. And then just lay into him, which will then activate his immunity, and you can start taking care of these guys. I do not have time for these snipers, so I don't really mind using a shotgun on them. From here, go ahead, start putting Dune Marchers to work. You all have all seen this before. Dune Marchers here, busted. Love them. They're great. Here comes the captain. He's a solar captain, so instantly go ahead and take him out. And then get ready down here. Go ahead and move back. A few swings will take care of him. Now, we shouldn't get any enemies spawning just yet, so go ahead and swipe your way forward. Sadly, he's in this little arc thing. Just make sure you're blocking whenever he does his slam. And from here, go ahead and move up. Try to get a kill to get your shield back. And then we're not going to worry about the boss just yet. We want to try to make sure we are clearing ads. And then and just like that, he will teleport back and we can finish up these guys. And down goes that guy. I could have been a little bit faster just by shotgunning them, but it is what it is. From here, you're going to get your second wave of guys spawning at the ground. This time it's going to be the one with the abomination that spawns instead of the captain. Go ahead, just keep on moving. The shotgun does have auto-loading holster. It really does come in so clutch. And then go ahead and take those guys out. Get ready. Remember to always try and be blocking. Go ahead and throw an impressive darkness on him. And he's going to go ahead and teleport us. Sadly, there are enemies right here we will take care of once he does that little animation. You definitely can speed this up if you feel comfortable with just ignoring the ads. I don't. I'd much rather spend a little bit of extra time taking the ads down to guarantee a successful run than then mistakenly being killed or accidentally being killed by one of the ads. There you go, he's immune. Now, there's gonna be shielded captain right over there. We really don't have to worry about him, as all we're gonna do is we're just going to come right over here and bubble him. Look at that. Okay, yeah, the bubble was not supposed to go up there. The bubble was supposed to go on the ground, but yeah, run's done. We got it. And there we go. Like I said, these runs take me anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes. Of course, the run I showed you is going to take longer just because I'm slowing everything down just a little bit to try and explain as much as possible. But now I need something from you. Yes, you. I need you to let me know in the comments section, what is your best roll you've ever gotten on your Mindbenders? Have you got the God Roll? Have you not got the God Roll? Do you not care because you have the God Roll Felwinter's Lie, which is just one roll? Yeah, let me know in the comment section below, as I am curious. With all that being said, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, then be sure to drop your boy a like, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.